Okay, so we haven't played Super Robot Wars Original Generation for almost 2 years. I think last time we played it was like September-ish 2016. So I watched the last couple of VODs, and I think I have a general idea of what's going on in the story. So I wanted to recap it before we start here. So, Super Robot Wars Original Generation takes place in the future. Earth has been hit by several meteors. They've taken some of the tech found in one of the meteors and used it to make giant fighting robots. Of course, what else would you do with it? Beginning of the game, there was this important badass guy in a mech who was fighting, and he ran into some surprise aliens that he called the Arrogators. So there weren't aliens before the start of this game. There are aliens very recently. After that, we kind of cut to the main character of this game. Lets you pick between one of two characters to play as. One of them is this guy Ryusei, who's like a gamer kid who really likes to play robot games. Now, I don't think he was piloting... I think he was in like a virtual reality VR game that he was really good at. But he really wants to pilot real, true super robots at some point. So he wants to pilot a super robot. He wins this tournament called Burning PT because Japan. And it was a Last Starfighter type situation where the tournament was actually a test to try to find new pilots to pilot the giant robots. So he was selected by the government to go do his dream of piloting a super robot. This kid, Ryusei, super cocky, is kind of a moron. He had a couple of virtual reality training sessions that we did, and several of them he disobeyed orders and rushed ahead and got in trouble for it. During training, he was sent to respond to an actual emergency at a cargo ship. He got really bad combat fright, and other people realized this guy's a gamer, he's not a soldier. They ended up scheduling a talk between the Arrogators and the humans, the aliens. And during the talk, there's this corporation that came out. They're called EOTI, which stands for Extra Over Technology Institute, because Japan. Extra Over Technology, or EOT, I guess, is the tech that was developed after the meteor struck the Earth. EOTI is led by this douchebag named Bian Zoldark, and he decided to create this anti-government militia called the Divine Crusaders. They're like corporate warriors, and they're trying to do a military overthrow of the government, the Earth Federation, because they don't think that the Federation can handle dealing with these aliens. I had made the mistake. I was discussing this with Sornus before stream to try to understand what the hell's going on in this game. I thought the aliens were sympathetic. They're not exactly sympathetic, but the EOTI interfered with peace talks between the aliens and the Earth Federation because they don't think that peace is the right answer. They think that they should fight the aliens because they've already been violent towards us. The Divine Crusaders severely fuck up the Federation over the course of a few weeks. Ryusei continues to be pretty reckless. He wants his allies to push harder, but Ally tells him, his ally Rai, this character, says, stop pushing shit, your mechs aren't that great. If you want to do these strategies, you're going to get destroyed. He kind of has PTSD because he's not a soldier, he's a gamer. And some pilots have telekinesis, which makes them better robot pilots. Ryusei and Aya, these two people can do that. Some people have telekinesis because Japan. That's Super Robot Wars. So let's go ahead and get started. We're picking up here on a mission that's about... What are we doing? We're trying to do a bunch of damage to a nuclear sub to cripple it, but we can't destroy the sub or else there'll be a big explosion and everyone will be very sad because... Thanks. We'll see if I can follow the story from there going forward. Because Japan. Yeah. So, this game has some cool abilities that you use prior to your move. Focus raises your hit evade by 30% for a few turns. Just affects a strike and alert. Increases your stats. Evades an enemy attack for one battle. I think I want to send somebody. So last time we did this, I didn't just focus down the sub, which I think is what I'm supposed to do. So I'm going to try to look at some of my characters here and see who I want to send down. Makes targeted enemies info available. Alright, and the sub is already visible? Question mark? Examine the map. Maybe not. Maybe it'll take a couple turns before it reveals itself. There's the sub. Alright. And last session I was having trouble with focusing down the sub, And Sornus pointed out that you can body block the sub by surrounding it with your jets and flying mechs. That makes sense, right? Perfect sense. Don't even question it at all. Roll by 10, fully replenishes HP, doubles the damage of the next attack. I think we want Excel on whenever possible, because it gives us way more movement squares. Yeah. I'm sure that because Japan quote's going to get a lot of use. Nice, Mesmedius. I managed to catch up a little bit. Can you keep up with me rhythm? I'm gonna try to use more consumables in the game. I haven't done any grinding or side quests, and it's made some of the fights pretty rough, but it sounds like if I use consumable buffs, it can be more reasonable. I love the music in this game. Doubles an ally's money earned in the next battle. Doubles an ally's XP earned in the next battle. That seems like a big deal. Try to take advantage of that whenever possible. Something like that in, what's the game? Brigandine? I think I have to end my phase manually here. Ah, here we go. End phase. We can't let the sub escape. Let's move him as far as we possibly can here. Homing missile on... Let's try to get the things that are defending the sub, right? Son of a bitch! I see you've only fought against weak opponents. It's like my missile just missed you, dude. It's not... Oh god, that hurt. Right. Forget how permadeath works in this game, or whether it's even a problem. It might not be. Gatling gun is melee range only. Let's give it a try. Jukin's my specialty. Heck, am I too fast for you? I'm doing significantly worse than last session, so we might have to start this battle over, we'll see. Just have to repair the suit afterward. Okay, that's not so bad. This character had XL. Yeah, Rye. You'll curse the day we met. Yeah, localization's pretty funny. This cannot be! It's an interesting approach to music, because like individual characters have themes that play and then continue to play after their turn ends. This game has an anime. Makes sense. Gain, trust, focus. I'm gonna do to replenish an ally's HP. I have to do that at the start of my turn. I guess that makes sense. Let's go. Wag. Keep working on body blocking the sub here when we can. Not actually sure what it means. Right, action. If I press start, this just accepts the computer's decision for how I'm going to defend myself. But if I pick action, I can specify what I want it to be. Do you want to be shot down that much? Oh wow, the Tuni's super buff. Maybe it's just the power of mechs versus the power of jets. Sorted the shit out of that thing. Some weapons are better for countering than others. Dodge it? I should have picked evade. Ooh. Come again, sir. You want an encore? You can have one. I can't beat them with this machine? Let's do evade. If I get hit again, he's dead. Nice dodge. I'm quick on my feet. Alright. We gotta hurry up and get over there. Attack. Auto cannon. It shows me the range on something. Now, if I recall correctly from last time, this thing has a ton of hit points, so it's going to take everybody focusing it down to get it to where we need to get it. Lower its health, but not kill it. This is my favorite theme of the ones we've heard so far. Plus X on the far right of the screen is the bonus accuracy the weapon has. Okay. This cannot be! Gah! It's like a fighter pilot saying that. Like, I'm sure that's pretty standard in the US military. I think we do want to start doubling people's money. It sounds really nice. We need to buy lots of upgrades. Get him, Submarine mantra. Nani? This cannot be. I love that they're always like, the power of this machine. Like, what the fuck? Power of the machine? Alright. Fortunately, the sub doesn't counterattack at all, as far as I can tell. DC are the Divine Crusaders. They're the bad guys, trying to overthrow the government. Does this thing have... okay, no. Guess I can keep using Spirit as long as I have SP, huh? It's important to remember. Just give it up. Oh, holy shit. Counterattack that time. I don't know what causes it to counterattack or not counterattack, but I should know that for next time. I'll get myself killed. She can heal if I recall, right? It has to be at the start of her turn, that's right. How do I know for sure whether the enemy's gonna counterattack? I guess if it says hit 0%, then I'm safe. There's an ability, there's a pilot skill I have to unlock called SP Region. That's incredibly expensive. Oh, did they add that as a default power? Yeah, it seemed like it was so over-the-top powerful that I should get it for virtually every character. I could see them adding it just by default for everyone. Kalsenfussel. Oh, Japan. Reinforcements? That mech! Subs are a carrier for AMs. Huh? That mech? That's him. This guy doesn't like Ryusei. Let's see how much EXP you gained since we fought last. It's you from the other day! You won't get a third chance. Nice dodge. He dodged? He must have learned some new moves. They're talking about the Burning PT is the tournament that Ryusei won. You played that game too? You're a game return pilot too. Interesting. You're Tenzin Nakajima? Join the army to pilot a real robot, right? This isn't a game, this is life or death. The only difference is the loser dies. Oh, and then he moved back. Of course he did. Damn you! I won't let you win! Alright, we need to finish body blocking the sub. I think that the bonus point for this mission, you can get like these skill points by completing specific challenges in different missions, like beating them in a certain number of rounds. If I remember from last session, the bonus for this one is killing Tenzin, the guy that just joined in. You've got some nerve to oppose us. I got hit? Honestly, I don't know how you could better localize that. It's just super cartoony. I need to focus on evasion. Then it shows me the hit percent goes down to 18, so that's pretty good. Means I won't counterattack though, I guess. Don't even think you can win. Booyaka! Alright, 9%. I'll make it 4% just to play it safe. Beat Tenzin within 3 turns of him arriving. Okay. I don't remember if it tells you in game or someone just told me that in chat. Not sure. I may as well use focus, right? Autocannon. Start trying to take out the... Gotta keep the sub alive during this. I think if we reduce the sub to the necessary hit points, the mission will just end. You're not bad! I really wish you could just listen to Rise music the whole time. It's really great. Heh, just accept you've met your match. I might just pass his turn at that point, since he's close to dying. Who had the heal? Punishes an ally's HP. Here we go. Nice. I can do that repeatedly. That's pretty nice. Let's see who everyone's stats are. She needs it too. Whoa! That was not what I meant to do. Hopefully this will finish this thing off if it lands. As the Cernus. Game Boy Advance game. Glory be to the Divine Crusaders. Ooh, telekinesis level 2. Don't know what that means yet, but apparently the pilots that have telekinesis are better at being pilots, so... Let's do double an ally's money. Someone that I know is okay with focusing down. Arm, maybe? $30-50 damage. The hit rate's not that great, though. This should be okay. Yeah, 100% chance to hit. Overkilling, then. Let's do something that's less brutal. Should be fine. I love the music in this game. think there's some specific abilities that can only be used if you don't move on the same turn. You can't move after you act in most cases. Just keep using this bless power, man. Get a bunch of gold. It would be really nice. % chance to hits. This theme has the go yelling from like Sonic 3. Random not explained stuff in mech games. Oops. How is Battletech so far? Heard good things about it. Where's the guy I'm going for? Here. I think it's this guy actually. Well, we've got the sub is surrounded, which is what we needed to do. May as well keep DPSing it down. Let's go head to head. I've got the one that was made in like 1988 on the voting spreadsheet right now. You missed. Don't bother me. I'm not sure if they get XP for every round that they attack, or they only get XP when they defeat an enemy on their turn. Yeah, the mechs kind of look like little stumpy toys. Like, they're cute looking. It's funny. Whereas Front Mission goes for a much more, like, serious, realistic look at mechs. I'm not a PvP guy myself. I don't know which one is him. I don't think I can inspect the unit, right? Oh, here we go. That's the one. Increase will by 10, doubles damage in the next attack. Let's do that. Jet Magnum might be the one that has to be on the same turn. Oh no, okay, I can use it. 80% chance to hit. Show me what an armored module can do. Far more experience than you. No, what's the next lawsuit? Try to stop my fist if you can. Yay, it landed. Holy shit, alright, well. So much for worrying about being able to take care of Tenzin. Double damage is what matters. I've stalled long enough and I'm hungry now. Battle Mastery earned. Battle Mastery is the skill point bonus mission. Stop the enemy sub now. I'm working on it. Looks like you only get XP for killing stuff, so I should really try to focus on doing that. May as well kill as many enemies as I possibly can, right? Oh, so they've been in a state of ripping it off for a really long time then? Not like a recent thing? All the pilot points. Come on, hit! You get a tiny amount of XP from non-kill battles. Oh, I guess I do see it here. You only get pilot points for kills, right? Looks like. So I may as well have them attack every turn. I won't miss. I forget what the point of the skill points is. It might be adjusting the difficulty of the game or something. Depending on how many of them you've gotten. If you've gotten a lot of them, the game gets progressively harder. If you've missed most of them, the difficulty goes down, maybe. Random people trying to decide if mechs are too similar. Nice crits. My favorite track. Oh, and then he can move after that action. So is that something that tells me in the menu whether I can move after it? Maybe it doesn't, I just have to remember. IP seats are usually a bench trial. That makes sense. That's what it was with H3 and the whole fair use trial that they had to deal with. It's just a judge. $10 damage, wow. He's pretty garbage as a character. Look up the H3 YouTube channel. They were getting sued for fair use because they made a reaction video against this guy, Matt Haas. It ended up being ruled in their favor, which was really good. Good precedent for fair use. It was a very frustrating situation, though, because H3 folks had to spend, like, hundreds, thousands of dollars defending themselves, and it opened with Matt Haas basically extorting them, saying, hey, if you don't take this video down, we're gonna sue you. And they said, okay, we're not gonna take it down. They said, okay, well, if you give us $8,000, then we'll reverse the copyright strike, and you have to keep the video down forever. And they're like, if we don't take this to court, then anybody can go to any YouTube channel and ask them for $18,000 or $8,000. You know. Hitting away. Okay. No attack isn't an option. Let's see. You've got some nerve to oppose us. Try to finish these things off. Probably need Ryusei in every battle I'm ever going to be in, so... Mega Beam Rifle. Yeah. They were really worried that the complexities of YouTube usage and fair use and, reaction videos and all that sort of thing may have been lost on the judge, but the judge was super savvy. We get to keep this character, he's really strong, which makes me worry that I'm wasting XP on him if I don't get to keep him. Try to stop my fist if you can. What's up, Retro? Nice. I'm talking about the H3 lawsuit from like a year ago. Judges tend to be really smart, so they're able to understand it pretty well. It's well argued. I like that I can back up all the way to the start of the turn. It's really nice. Didn't have to do that. No, the H3 thing was a use of someone else's material to comment on it. Streaming is fair use. You have to make 4 fair use arguments. There's 4 criteria that you want to try to satisfy. And the really important thing to remember is that fair use is not something that you prove. It's not a scientific thing. It's something that you argue before a judge, and you try to make a good argument to convince the judge. So the first category is what percentage of the original work are you using? For example, if you play a 10-second clip of a 100-second song, then you're only using 10% of the work. If you play the entire song, you're using 100% of the work. The second one is what percentage of the original work makes up your work? So if you uploaded a YouTube video that was just that 100-second song playing in its entirety with a black background, that means you've used 100% of their work, and 100% of your work is their work. There's no modification or additions by you whatsoever. The third standard is, did your work transform the original work in any way? So did you add anything to it? Did you modify it? Did you add reverb? Did you lengthen it, shorten it, add new instruments to it? Any sort of change to the original work can count as being transformative. And then the last thing is, did you cause a monetary harm? Can your work serve as a substitute for the original work? And again, those are all gradients. There's not a yes or no to each of those questions. You have to argue. And if you fail one of the 4 pillar tests, that doesn't mean that it's not fair use. You just want to try to be as good in every direction in those 4 areas as you can be. Yeah, fair use is a matter as a defense, not an exception. That's a good way to put it. It does matter, though, because the onus is on you to prove that it was fair use. The onus isn't on the plaintiff to prove that it wasn't, if that makes sense. So streaming, for example, if we examine those 4 pillars, right, like, I'm using 100% of the original work. Maybe not 100% because I don't completely play the entire game. So that looks bad, that I'm playing through a whole game and just streaming it for you. The only difference, what makes it not 100%, I guess, is that I'm playing the game and you're not. So that helps me out in the, is it a reasonable substitute for the original work? Probably not. Some people might watch me play a game instead of buying it themselves, but the incidence when that happens is probably lower than the incident in which someone purchases a game because they saw a streamer playing it. As far as it being transformative, there's an overlay, sound effects, me talking over it all the time, especially in games with voice acting. All things like that. Make a really good argument for the transformative nature since I'm giving commentary. And it represents a small percentage of my overall work. True, Mishima City was bombed by the DC. It's the Divine Crusaders. AMs were dispatched from a detached sub. They threw off our interceptors and headed to Mishima. Retreated immediately after bombing the city. Why Mishima? We don't have military bases there. These would have been a better target. They really like their... Japan generally really likes abbreviations, but man, do Super Robot. Like Xenosaga, Xenogear, Xenoblade... This game, front mission. I don't know what MAPW means. Bombings may have been done to send us a message. Any base in any city could be attacked at any time. Now, we're not fighting the aliens right now. We're fighting the Extra Over Technology Institute that's rebelling against the Federation, the government, thinking that we're not handling the aliens well. He was recruited for his burning PT skills. Why did he join the Divine Crusaders? So he's saying that he got last Starfighter, and this other guy also got last Starfighter. How did that happen? It comes down to the purpose. There'll be plenty of people that will watch a game without buying it. Not everyone will have an interest in the game or its content. Have an interest in the stream reactor. Yeah. Exactly, Haki. Like, in that case, you know, if somebody just uploaded a video of their playthrough with no commentary, no video, no overlay of a game, then the person that's not interested in that game wouldn't watch it anyway. They're not going to buy it no matter what, right? Clothes? Yeah, I like wearing them. Oh god. Ugh. become a pilot because you're good at video games? Yeah, so what? I think that's unfair. Working hard to become a pilot. I don't know what PT stands for either. Burning PT was the name of the tournament. Play some game and get your own machine. Yeah. So Tenzin's the only other character we've met who is a gamer that turned into a robot pilot. Using a game to find pilots so they can kill people. It's not right. Yeah, but you that was all you ever wanted, Ryusei. What are you fighting for? I think I found my reason to fight Tenzin. Gotta protect people from guys like him who don't care about human lives. Hey, Ryusei actually has a reason to do anything now. He's kind of been like a jerk this whole game. With our firepower, we'll be able to handle the DC air and sea forces. The stealth ship that DC created with EOT, extra over technology. Basically alien tech from the meteor. W weapon. What's the game speed complaint? I haven't seen the new Battletech at all. The Noah class carrier. Destroyed the Shirogane. Alright, let's save. I actually almost lost my save data today. I was super bummed. Be very careful. I'm playing this on an emulator because this cartridge is impossible to find. I'm actually playing the PAL UK version of it because the US version isn't the same game. Anyway, if you're using an emulator and you're saving your game manually, do not also use save states. Or if you're going to use save states, be careful in loading a save state, because loading the save state automatically overwrites the contents of the separate actual in-game save file that's recorded. Fortunately, I had a backup copy and I was able to restore it, but I almost lost an hour of progress. That was a super bummer. I think I want to train them, so I can learn, I can raise their stats and I can learn skills, and I think I want to raise their stats before I do anything. Or how much does SP regenerate cost? 100. It's gonna take a while. I'm saving up for it on basically everybody. Oh, hitting away is a skill they have to learn. That's interesting. 18, 14. I think we'll keep saving for now. Never slave on slot 0 or 1. No. There's an artistic choice to pause. It's really interesting. I really like games that respect the player's time, and it seems like those are really hard to come by in the last, I don't know, 10 years, like 2010 to 2015, and now games are starting to wisen up again. So energy, max HP plus 500, armor plus 100. Where do I buy stuff? Oh, I just spend to upgrade. That's how it works. That's right. Okay. I don't have very much money though, so I might want to wait. Make a beam rifle. I think what else I would spend money on, to be honest. I think, like, their weapons seem to do plenty of damage. I feel like I should focus more on their defense at this point. Which is what I've been doing. Oh, it's the mobility stat, right? Wait, no. No, mobility is not as good as I thought. I thought mobility was how many squares they can move, but it's their ability to evade. I remember now. Mobility's just evasion, yeah. I had already misspent there, basically. Alright. I'll hold on to the rest of my money for now. See how it goes. Yeah, I want to be playing more Battletech while I play Battletech. The 8th Panzer Division took over Barlane Base. Another request from the EOT Council. Sent them the Archive Eater virus. Manhattan Crater. These are the bad guys. This is the EOTI. Extra Over Technology Institute. Bean is their, like, president, CEO, or whatever. Huh. Project SRX developed in Japan and put the second ship under its own jurisdiction. Trouble if he uses the tronium-powered ship. So I think Elzam is the badass guy from the beginning of the game. Like, you have this mission where you can only control him, and he fights the aliens for the first time. Hey, it's Elzam. I didn't think he was going to be a bad guy. I also don't know what AM stands for. Garlion. Some kind of awesome mech. Their games are totally unfair on Legion of the Game inside and out. Yeah. Don't plan on dying. The Space Noah combat carrier. I feel like Space Ark might have made a little bit more sense. Can't defeat the DC with only one ship. Oh, they're sending us to destroy the headquarters of the Divine Crusaders. That guys. Impossible. I don't know if we've met the other character. Like, you start the game, you can play either as Ryusei or this other guy. Kiyosuke, maybe? I don't know if he's even showed up in the story so far. Begin the R1's target adjustment. The data drones. Practice and you can lock onto them automatically. Forget what you know about the burning PT. It's the video game, basically. So it's a new mech that I have. T-Link system has been overloaded. Oh, this must be the virus they just sent me. Did it react to Ryusei? No, it can't self-activate. Could it be the system monitoring the pilot? Maybe it's not the... They're gonna do an Exo Squad thing where the mechs, like, come to life. The whole reason they made the OG games was to save money on licensing fees by using their own robots instead of buying the rights for a single game. Wait, I'm puzzled. So I assumed from the title Original Generation that this was the first Super Robot Wars game. Is that not true? I know this is like a super prolific series. I just know nothing about it. When do you think we can activate the R1? And increase our forces, or Japan will be taken over? What's the T-Link system? It must be the telekinesis link thing that they've been talking about. They haven't actually introduced telekinesis in the main story. I had somebody in chat explain that telekinetic pilots are better at controlling their mechs. Hey, now they mentioned the other character I could have played. So the other ones weren't original mechs? Where did they get the mechs from? For now, Oh, really? Super Robot Wars was like, the whole thing was that it was crossover mechs from other series? It's really interesting. Uh-huh. Does the main series still use crossover mechs? Do you have a friend who loves mechs? to high school together. Why is she wearing an army uniform? This is like super duper anime. But you have to imagine most of what's going on since it's just traded dialogue. Oh, she's a nurse. I thought Ryusei was like 17 or something. Maybe he's a little bit older than that. A recent grad. Early 20s. Elzam v. Brandstein. I just love that they can't just be like, his name is Elzam. Like, they gotta give us the full name, which is very... This is the badass guy from the beginning of the game. Same Brandstein as the one in the UCC? Laker Randolph, commander of the Far East Brigade. Surrender or die. Alright, he might kick our ass. We've played him before. They want the Hagane, we can't let them destroy it. We're sitting ducks, we must launch now. Alright, I might pull up a list of all of the optional skill points, because I don't think I'd have a way to know otherwise. Give me 1 sec to do that. Super Robot Wars Original Generation Game of the Cubes. What's the difference between Original Generation and Original Generations? It looks like those are 2 separate games. I don't know that we always want the mastery, but I'm gonna try to go for it for now, I guess. Battle Mastery. Destroy all enemies except Elzam within 7 turns. Okay. Yeah, that works, Mega Man. It might be easier to read than the one I'm currently using. Enemies sighted in Area 20. Later, Brewski. Godspeed with your cupboard painting. This. Thanks. How many of these Super Robot Wars games have you played, Mega Man? Just out of curiosity. Oh, here we go. No charge. Okay. Defeat all enemies except for Elzam within 7 turns. Show them your what? Spirit. By fighting spirits. Why would you show them your dick? 4 minutes to launch. Protect the exit at all costs. I'm dead if we don't have enough firepower. Man, we're getting a new character. That's exciting. Or a new, a new mech, I should say. Same character. Oh god, that's a lot of enemies. Alright, well, shit. Guess I can let them come to me. Oh no, I have a minimum number of turns for me to win, so I should let them come to me. What's the one that's currently coming out? Like, what system is it coming out for? I screwed up. I should have been using Excel to get them further forward. I guess they don't all have it. He has Excel. He's my biggest damage dealer. End phase. Last 3 have been on the PS4. 58% chance to hit. I think I need to be attacking. Yeah. I need to attack. Because I gotta kill them within 7 turns. And Ingram took like no damage from that. Are the mechs in Super Robot Wars, like the original mechs, always that like chibi size? They're like all short and chubby. Support. Oh, that's cool. I don't know how that works. I haven't seen that pop up before. I only have an 18% chance to hit, and I have a 100% chance to hit, so let's go for it. Power dolls. They're chibi because of the screen size. I think I asked that in early session too. Oh, it's just interesting that they decided to spend so much screen real estate on the text boxes on the top and bottom. So they're not really chibi anymore. Fade in. Now, is there such a thing as AoE attacks in this game? I don't remember. I think the answer is no. Best theme. Go down. Is that all you got? You can also turn the animations off, but reduces enemy HP to 10 when the user's maneuver is higher. Is maneuver a stat that I could see somewhere? Hold on. Oh, what does that even mean? Once I've scanned them once, I think I know their stats forever if I encounter that same unit again in the future. This one doesn't have any. Gotcha. Ingram seems pretty cool too. Nice crit. Not enough for a kill though. That thing's gonna die in its next turn. That thing's gonna die in its next turn. It's pretty buff. I'll give him the buff here. I try to keep doing money. %92 damage. Yeah, that should be enough to kill it, I think. If I'm understanding the rules correctly. I better not miss. Nice. I look like some of the shots actually missed him. I wonder if that's how it works like front mission in that respect. Latuni. Mega Beam Rifle is really good if I recall correctly. I don't need to waste it on that though. Can't lose. Well, most of the damage is when they attack me. Makes sense. And I do the counter attack against them. Yeah. I've done that in a couple tactical RPGs where you make a character that's basically just a meat grinder. Like, I would do that in really high difficulties in Fire Emblem, where you would make a meat grinder character, go put him in a choke point, and then just turn off all animations, ally and enemy animations, and then just press start and pass the turn over and over and just watch the enemy blow themselves up against it. Jet Magnum requires more will? How does will work in this game? Goes up over time during the fight or something? It's only a 72% chance to hit, but... I haven't aged for nothing. What does that even mean? Nice crit. Will goes up as you fight, so it's like morale, basically. I only have a 16% chance to hit. Oh wait, no, I have a 100% chance to hit. I'm on the right. Gotcha. And then no one else gets XP. Yeah, I actually got in trouble a lot in Fire Emblem because I'd have like 1 or 2 meat grinder units. They would get so powerful that unless if the enemy had counter, there's some ability that makes them deal half of the damage you dealt back to you, right? I would prefer to like run a mission with only that one character. Why bother bringing anybody else, you know? Affects a lot of things. So it just goes up as you attack stuff. I know I have some abilities that can increase will. Hey, if you're new to the stream, I'm Marstead. I'm trying to beat every awesome game ever made. There's so many awesome games out there, it's impossible for any one person to play them all, let alone beat them. But that's job security for me. If you'd like to see a list of all the games we've played so far, you can go over to games.marstead.com. There's YouTube playlists for everything. You can even vote for the next game. This game is on the voting spreadsheet. See how you can do that at vote.marstead.com, and if you're just hanging out and working, it's totally cool. This is a zero obligation channel. Welcome. Good to have you. Their abilities that decrease will, and it's more or less a rule that enemy units will not use spirits. Okay. I probably shouldn't be overwriting my beginning of the battle save, but I guess I have one that's outside of the combat too. Should be fine. Enemy units don't use spirits. Yeah, maybe like bosses only. It's kind of the way they balance the game, right? To make it more favorable for the player. The party's over. That sucks. Giotto's kind of trash as a character though, so it's not the worst. Endgame bosses would take forever. So you said the only thing that's going to happen that Giotto died is I'll have to spend money to repair his jet. You only have to spend money to repair if something gets destroyed. So, 180k health, holy crap. If they had spirit, they could just heal. They're playing the I'm in trouble music. I thought I was doing alright. Maybe not. %100% chance to hit. Yeah, that sounds really nasty. Good crit. You are justice. %, we'll take it. Should be enough to kill him. It's too late to panic. How recurring are these characters? Are the other games in the series that use licensed mechs, like, do they still have a story? Or is it just, like, battles for battle's sake? Not quite gonna be enough for a kill there. Ooh, with double damage, potentially. series has a full story. Does it, like, do story crossover from the licensed mechs? Or is it its own story using licensed mechs? That attack is pretty OP. Yay, the best theme in the game so far. Crits. I need to save her healing in case it comes up later. Not going to be quite enough for a kill, but it's unlikely to get a hit on the rebound. Oh, that's interesting. So it's a crossover series at its heart. It's really interesting. I had no idea. Keep her safe. I need her buffs. Get more money and XP and shit. What does Strike do? It says it receives the effects of Strike and Alert, which are two separate abilities. Oh my god, there's so many units in this one. Flying without wings. Could that be him? What's up with his speed? We're screwed. Show me on my Tromba is the name of his cool mech. Probably not. Nice dodge. Makes sense, the two blonde people are related. DC is doing what's right. You think starting a world war is right? Show me what you think is right, brother. Now, if I need to kill all the enemies except for Elzem, I don't know how I'm gonna not get destroyed by Elzem. Elzem v. Brandstein. The Elite PT unit formed a few years ago. Son of the Commander? Elzem, you could have destroyed the exit. Why didn't you? Okay. Map W shot from an enemy submarine is approaching Izu base. Strike raises your accuracy to 100%, alert raises your evasion to 100%. Oh, that seems pretty good then. It's really interesting. Like I said, I mentioned this during Front Mission as well. Like, giant robot fiction has, like, almost completely evaded me through my childhood as an adult. I think I watched a little bit of Gundam on Toonami when I was a kid, but that's about the extent of it. It's a really huge fandom just across the world, right? A chance to hit, they have a 74% chance to hit. And that's the GBA one. Some for the PS4 right now. Twin beam cannon. Yeah, I guess Power Rangers. Power Rangers feels more like Sailor Moon to me, though. I don't know if there's a lot of mech shows that kind of have the Sailor Moon formula. Right, like the show that has Monster of the Week, and then the story is basically irrelevant when it comes to the Monster of the Week. The story only matters during the finale of a season. They use their same power in every episode to win. There's never really any drama or threat. Let's use Excel. I'm gonna try to get to these guys down in the bottom. I'm worried that they're actually able to... Oh, they can target my red square? I've been doing this really wrong. I'm about to lose because of that. Whoops. Well, now I know for next time. We're screwed. I'll just turn off animations if we have to reload here. Speed things up a little. I think Ride might be the only one with Accelerate right now. Just try to teach that to everybody. It's a really strong ability. Disc Slicer. That was way too much damage. That was almost enough to one-shot him, and he only had 100 hit points left. I probably should have saved that for a higher hit point enemy. Oh well. But we might lose on the next turn with that red square being in danger. We'll see. Looks like Elzum's just chilling in the back, so that's nice. Oh, spirits can't be taught? I thought I was teaching them skills. Is that separate? It's like a passive thing? Sure. Spirits are active, okay. Gotcha. So many enemies in this mission, holy crap. German. Nice crit. Damage rate at 98. 99%. Good job, Ingram. Ingram's kind of OP. Game over. Alright, let's not fuck it up this time. Skip all the dialogue. We've already seen it. We turned out combat animations for a bit just to speed through it a little bit more quickly. Just try not to fuck it up this time. Okay, man. Here we go. Already blown up all of our existing defenses. So presumably we can just surround that area and protect it. Try to keep Giotto alive this time, even how sucky he is. That's what they were trying to show me before. Move towards the square we have to protect. It also explains why the enemies weren't coming towards us earlier. Oh, Giotto had Excel as well. Okay. He's my buffest unit, so we gotta use him wisely. And then Rai has Excel. Oh, here we go. Winning conditions. All enemies shot down. Maybe it tells me the battle mastery requirement eventually. Hagane exit hatch reached. Rai shot down. Okay. I'll start looking at those objectives going forward. That was my bad. Original Generations is a compilation of Original Generation 1 and 2. No, I got to Battle Mastery, but it had a question mark. Mega Man, that's what I was asking. Now I can see the red. Do units have any advantage or disadvantage in water tiles? They're like not attack or something? I feel like I've had them in water tiles before and it wasn't an issue. It involves a character that's not on the field, so I'll find out what it is later. You'll tell me. There's gonna be reinforcements too. It's not even all the enemy dudes. It gets worse. Doesn't affect on some weapons. Real quick. I'm gonna keep them, we can hear Rise music more, right? This is a massive ongoing series, yeah. Mega Man can tell you more about it. I know very little. Apparently the main series is about mech crossovers, so they have mechs from like Gundam and Macross and a bunch of other series. And they have a story that details why they're crossing over. Beam weapons do less damage when in water or fighting an enemy that's underwater. We want to surround our circle here, our square here, with mechs if possible. Probably open with focus, right? I'll just use Excel to get to the right square. He's one of my stronger characters, so I think I want him to be on land if possible. Can I stand on that square? Because that would be great. This is called Original Generation. I didn't know this in the last 2 sessions. Apparently it's called Original Generation because it uses mechs designed by the creators of Super Robot Wars, instead of having to pay the licensing fees for all the crossover mechs the series usually has. Which is kind of cool. Okay, enemy has a 44% chance to hit me, which is a little higher than I'd like. Let Anim skip on for now since we don't have any... We were trying to catch up on lost time. Try to keep him in the back lines because he kind of blows as a character. Pretty shitty. Even though the animations are cool, I'll turn them back on again once we catch up to about the timestamp we were at before we died last time. It's only that one square that I need to protect, right? Put the fighter jets in the corners. We're gonna put the mechs surrounding it. Hey, it's Elzim, the badass mech pilot guy. Guy we played in the first mission. I keep thinking his mech is called the Trombone. It's supposed to be this like super badass mech. He's pretty nutty. We're not supposed to beat him for this mission, I think. we're catching back up to where we were. I'll turn on the animations again soon. Nice critical attack on the defense. That's where it's at. $72 damage. I feel like he kind of came out on the wrong side of that there. We gotta kill all these guys in 7 turns. Definitely sounds like that's gonna be on their turns that I'm gonna be killing them. I think it's the head of the mech. That's right. Spirit. Go ahead and scan these things. Permanently know what their shit is. It only costs 1. Maybe it's only that specific unit that I gain information on. Some of them I don't even have to scan at all. Maybe there's slight differences between them. Character's pretty strong. Crits. Nasty hits. He's fine though. She's fine. Should see if they have beam weapons or not. I'm not sure. Shotgun's definitely not a beam weapon. Oh god, he has 8 hit points left. Let me use my weaker weapon then. What happens if you run out of ammo? Like, you just can't use that weapon anymore for the rest of the combat? Is it possible to get yourself in a situation where you have no weapons to use because you run out of ammo? Spirit, what does he have to use? It feels like. Focus. Attack. That's right, he's got 2 pages. Twin Beam Cannon has infinite ammo. Wait, what's the trick with Twin Beam Cannon? It has infinite ammo and it's insane range. Can I only use it when I'm, don't move on the same turn or something? Wow, yeah, and they can't hit me back with that. That seems pretty great. They have a 9% chance to hit. Now, is their chance to hit me a function of their distance from me in some cases? I feel like 9% is really low. Uses energy? Oh, okay. Alright, get ready to get destroyed, buddy. He's got a pretty good chance of hitting me, but... 18 damage, 2282 damage. That's what we call a fair trade. Oh, you dropped a circle marker. Probably going to alternate between turning animations on and off. They're cool, like, the game doesn't have a lot of artistic identity if you turn the animations off, but it also, when you have this many enemies, it kind of makes sense to keep it down. Hey, sir, how's it going? After this turn, we can turn it back on now. I think we're about caught up to where we were when we game over last time. Good job, Giotto. Interpret him as sounding like Hermes. The only way it's possible to win this match, I feel like, is to, probably should have set him to evade. 43% is a pretty high hit chance, so I got lucky. The only way you could possibly win this in 7 turns is to just meat grinder the enemy, get all your damage on their turn. Looks like he's just standing in his corner. It's nice. So the enemy doesn't always attack on their turn, which is troublesome. We said there's no, Ooh, I'm gonna have to shoot a heal over the tuning before they die. Nice crits. Large missile approaching, targeting this ship. Activate the Tesla drive. Extend the main wings, slow ahead. Okay, so now we have to defend that ship. Right? I'm guessing that's the case. Let me try to read the objective here real fast. Hagane defended. All enemies except Elzum shut down. All enemies except Elzum shut down within 7 turns. So it was a question mark so as not to spoil that element. I guess I'll save here. Let's use focus. God, I wish I had some AoE attacks right now. It'd be great. I want to hit someone with full health. He hits pretty hard. I think just the volume of enemies in this mission, I'm going to keep animations turned off for a bit. I'll turn him on for Rye's turn so we can hear his kick-ass background music, but everybody else... Split missile... Probably finish that guy off. Yeah. I want to save her spirit points for healing. She should be able to do. Are any of these characters almost dead? He is. So, one of my characters... Oh, he gets a turn too? That's interesting. Ah, they can heal. I guess that makes sense. They're in the ship there. Nice. Now, do I have to move the Hagane to win this fight? I'm not super clear on how that's supposed to work. Where's my character that does the buffs? That's her. I want to get extra money. $2,400. Okay. I need to get a sense of what governs... I guess it's just the difficulty of an enemy that gives you more money when they die, I guess. 35% chance to hit. I want this. It doesn't change my situation too much. Maybe we want Giotto to be doing finishing blows. Probably have one of my other characters scan some more. If I do there, they have a much lower chance of hitting me. Let's go for the guy that has the lowest chance of hitting. Oh, he hit me. Shit, that's really bad. Strike raises hit rate to 100%, reduces damage taken to a quarter, fully replenishes HP. That's just all on the character's self. Chaff grenade. Impact cannon. Holy crap. It's pretty great. $78% for sure. Nice. That's pretty grand. I like how a vehicle can have 2 pilots. It's a cool exploration of the design space of the game. Is there anything interesting to do other than scan? I guess these other powers are pretty good. Disc Slicer would be overkill. Shotgun only does 1 square away. Beam Sword is melee. That should do it. 100% chance to hit. Just be able to have the Hagane sit where it is. Okay. Working out. Nice. Let me see how much money I get here. So 1,800. So I want to save my thing that doubles money for fighting those things. No. 2,300 should be enough to kill it. With a crit too. Nice. Living the dream. By doing animation skip, we can listen to Rise music for the whole fight. It's pretty great. Alright, Latuni, this is on you. It seemed like that was a poor decision for that mech. At some point I'm gonna have to heal Latuni. I think healing does like 1,000 damage. How does the def support work? If you're adjacent to an ally, you occasionally can support them in combat? And I'll still hit the Hagane, so we'll have to be healing it. Barrier. There's just a chance to take no damage, I guess. Buff on the counterattack, good god. I'm not sure why that barrier is triggering. There's just a chance for it to work every turn. Guts is a full heal, which it does not need. Okay, it has way more hit points than I thought it did. Good lord. Toonie doesn't have too much else to do in this game. Who's my weakened character? Toonie. And Buffer. Trust. Jet Magnum is where it's at, although it's unnecessary for that kill. You try to buff him to get extra money. If I can get the thing that increases Garnet's SP regen for turn, that would be really good. So I should probably allow her to start killing some mobs here, just so she can get more pilot points. Right now I'm not really letting her kill anybody. That's where it's at. It's not going to be a full kill there, so... He should... Oh, I see the energy cost now. That's actually pretty reasonable, though. 15? It's not so bad. No, crit will one-shot it, so much for that. And then he has a thing that lets him move after he attacks, which is a passive. Split missile, let's go as far back as we can. What's his spirit skills? Focus? I think it was a 100% chance to hit regardless, that was kind of a waste, but it's okay. Use that impact cannon again. I'm a fan. Good god. Tetsuya, so they can get pilot points and level up. Let's see. T-Link Ripper. Telekinesis level 1. Ah, which this character doesn't have. I see. Mega Beam Rifle, Machine Gun. Let's do the Mega Beam Rifle. Yeah, but why does this character have a barrier is what I'm puzzled about. Do they have like a skill or something that does that? E-Field. Disc Slicer. That'll be enough to kill him. Let me get that extra money here. Actually, let me send her forward and she can kill it. Should be doable. 1900 versus 1144. I should have done the double XP boost first. Whoops. That's okay, she still got a level up. Attack. Shotgun. Some levels. Hey, I gotta quick run and email something real fast. I'm gonna pause the clock and put up the BRB. Just be a few minutes. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the music. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't mute myself. Sorry for all the typing noises. I'm back. Start the timer. Appreciate y'all's patience. Need to send pay stubs for apartment complex that Cat and Donovan are applying to move into. And Cat's currently sleeping, so I'll just grab him real fast. What? Rude. 2% chance to hit. I like that. There's a good percent enemy chance to hit. They got an unskipped animation somewhere around there, so I need to take my turn here so we hear different music. The best music. Guy's about to be dead, so if I buff one more time, double money, and then attack, Anim watch so we can hear the good music, and then we'll turn Anim skip back on to finish up the battle. I feel like music, a lot of songs have like a part of the song that's particularly cathartic. You wait for it every single time. The drum fill in the air tonight. Pretty obvious example. Could she buff herself? Who has the XP buff? Someone else has one too. That was for herself. Shit. Good to know, that's why it's so much less expensive, I guess. I thought both of these guys were almost dead. Hold on. Maybe not. Maybe it's something that already blew up. Oh, like they use a lot of music from the series they're cribbing from? That's cool. Oh, he's the one that's almost dead. That's why I was confused. That's funny. Why did I think one of them was lower health than they actually are? It's because I'm stupid. Heard the music in Brainwave quite a bit. Nice crit. Try harder. Oh, I didn't want him to go and finish off the enemy. I wanted my shitty jet character to do it. That's fine, I guess. Maybe they both get XP. Individual attacks. You don't get to hear most of these tracks unless if you turn on animation skip, unfortunately. Is that the last enemy unit? I think it is. Alright, let's try to get as much XP out of him as we can. Get him, Latuni. Alright, yeah. Now Garnet should be able to finish him off, I think. Well, I went ahead and used the thing that doubled the XP for Aya, so maybe I should use Aya instead. Do that. Let's see, that was her? Question mark? Should be enough to finish it off. Nice. I think that'll get us the mastery point, I'm not sure though. Hey, we did. I think there's one level we missed the mastery on. No choice. Activate the energy field. So this, the boosted rifle for the R1. Oh no. Impossible! We have accurate ballistic calculations, the R1's boosted rifle. Can shoot the missile down. I'm gonna send Ryusei to do it? Nutty? The kid? The gamer kid? The R1 do the sniping. Don't screw it up. For some reason, maybe it's just like the font size, but I keep reading boosted rifle as boosted. System's down. Man, you're screwing this up, Ryusei. He's talking to his robot. His robot's listening to him talking. You only get one shot, Ryusei. Do not miss your chance. Oh, look at that cool robot. What a cooler robot than all his other robots. The missile AI said Nani. That's the fucking funniest thing I've seen in a minute. That is a quote. Missile AI. What? Interrobang, interrobang, interrobang? No need to chase them. Our mission is complete. What was their mission? Interesting. What's going on with the bad guys? I love how the enemy leader, the Elzum guy, could have taken us all out solo. What the hell? I knew I'd be facing Elzum during this war. Maybe he joined them just so he could fight me. What, are you calling me a traitor? I forget what the UCC is. I didn't find that when I was rewatching. I know there's the Extra Over Technology Institute / the Divine Crusaders, who are kind of opposed to the Federation, which is like the global Earth government. He wants to fight his own father. I can't imagine that. It was all R1 and Rob's ballistic analysis. Yeah, but you talk to the robot. It's Exo Squad style. Huh? She's a nice girl once you get to know her. She's also really strong. The SRX team will be assigned to the Hagane. He'll join the mission to seize Idonius Island. I don't know, island? Macarena Temple? There's a pretty good Legends of Localization article recently about the Macarena line. Apparently there was nothing like it in the Japanese. You just, like, misordered the word. This is classroom information. We discovered alien technology in Meteor 3. Extra Over Technology, EOT as we call it. Extra Over? Metal Gear? Far superior to our own technology. Revolutionize our military technologies. Where did the AOT come from? Investigators of Meteor 3, the bad guys, the Divine Crusaders. Came from the Arrogators. What? The alien technology we got from the meteor came from the one alien race we know about in the game?
Oh my god. Oh my god! Although actually it was sort of obvious.
I don't know what the Grenzon is. Super robot made with EOT. Oh, is the Grandson the thing that Elzum was piloting, maybe? That would make sense. Hey, everybody congratulate Andrea if you see her pop in on stream. She was competing with a bunch of other scientists at the lab to give a 3-minute talk. And 3 minutes is not a lot of time to give a talk, right? But she did her audition yesterday and she got in, so yay. Maybe I can ask her to give it to stream since it's only 3 minutes. It's about her dark matter research. Calculated the probability of success at 9.7%. That's it? 33.3 repeating, of course, percent chance of survival. Super robots are stupidly tanky, have IHP and armor, but generally can't dodge to save their lives. I see. The fighter jets are good at dodging, but have shit armor. Got Wild Rob tier, 2 Mega Beam rifles and a G revolver, and a steel knife and a repair kit and a cartridge. Repeating, of course, exactly. Okay. Pilot, how's everybody doing on pilot points? Got a long ways to go before we get that SP recovery skill. Oh, you can increase the skill bonus, that's interesting. I don't necessarily need it for every character, but some of these characters I really want it. And stuff like mental feels like you should get SP regenerate first. Because this gives you 10 SP every turn, and this reduces the cost to 80% of the old cost. This probably is more efficient on the vast majority of skills. Gotta have those random German names. It's Japanese robot fiction, right? Gotta have German. It's only, like, the coolest language ever. English comes in at second. Don't really need to affect the HP or the endurance of the Hagane. This thing's pretty buff. May as well put 1 point into everything, though. I have a significant amount of money from all that. That's pretty great. Do I have that R1 thing? Oh, that's what this is. What does it mean? Wheeled rubbed here? Cute robot, maybe? Oh, this is ordering them in terms of max health. Let's see. To me, defense is everything in a game like this, since most of my attacks hit really hard. Normally I'm a offense is the best defense kind of person. Wild Predator? Yeah, that's cool. Rock tier. What about Wild Schwein? Wild Pig? Schutzwald? Gespenst? Hyper Beam Rifle. I feel like, what am I going to use most here? Something that doesn't really spend energy. Ugh, God. Keeping track of all the stuff you can upgrade is rough. May as well do the initial upgrade on virtually everything, right? It only costs 2,000. Start trying to save up to do that for everybody. Protection Forest, Warthog. Okay, yeah. So Warthog is Wild Pig. Ghost Spectre. That's cool. Stay on this bearing. Sign of enemy movement? Let's try out the Hagane submergence function. See, the next level is defeat all enemies. Okay. In the Izu Ogasawara Strait, with a depth of 3,000. Since the Hagane is a spaceship, it can dive deeper. Oh. Can it, though? Oh, there's a good line in Futurama. It's like, we're dealing with over 10 atmospheres of pressure. It's like, how many atmospheres can the ship handle? Well, it's a spaceship, so somewhere between 0 and 1. Well, it's specifically a German term for protected forest that also protects settlements from avalanches or flooding. Oh, okay. So kind of like a, like sand dunes on a beach. Are you listening to music again? I'm trying to change the subject. You gotta be alright if he wasn't like a useless character. He only knows a bunch of cheesy pickup lines. Oh! Well, they had a sound effect for that. They keep making dick jokes about Giotto. Do you have a word for raptor? Raptor in English means just bird of prey, basically. And we use it to mean dinosaur a lot now, thanks to Jurassic Park. This is proper German. Ah. This is a torpedo. This depth, 6 torpedoes. I love that Daitetsu. Looks like a stereotypical, like, Captain. Teams 1 through 4. All those ellipses, man, they're putting Squall to shame. Gotcha. Silent service. Report the damage. That's cool. We're all the way underwater. Tesla drive is down. So many nannies. Tesla drive's not working. DC subs, we've been ambushed. Keep this step and get us out of here. Avoid combat. But the battle mastery is to not avoid combat, so... Okay, so we have to get to any of the squares at the bottom to win, I see. I should have been upgrading this thing. Oh, but I can't now because it's already in battle? That's too bad. Here I am, like, I'm never gonna need to upgrade this thing. Totally did. They both have their own sets of spirit points. Try to minimize my range from enemies here. Go ahead and use focus. Save up the thing that heals to full. Watertight and airtight are different problems. Raptor means bird of prey. I believe they're all German, yeah. Telling you, man, the Japanese and Super Robot games, they got a thing. Yeah, underwater spaceships are a terrible idea. Nice counterattack. Jump in that water and the pressure will crush you in less than a second. Take these anti-pressure pills. It's a suppository. Gravity control isn't working because the Tesla drive is down. We're being pulled to the bottom of the ocean. 5 minutes longer. How many turns does that convert to? Only use overboost for taking off into space. Get us to the grid sector. Not sure if that actually means anything. I don't think it's actually tracking time taken, for example. Auto cannon. Range of 1 to 2, so that's probably one of my stronger skills. Actually, torpedo is still better. I'll use that from far away. I guess I'll use the auto cannon. Poorly lip-synced actors. I think that's correct, right? You can totally read the bad localization. That's it. Fire all cannons. What? Cannon counterattack is really good. Try to capture us, too. We only really get to use under torpedoes because we're underwater, I guess. Prepare for submarine warfare. Yeah. You could argue that a bad localization is a good choice for this game. I can hear that. Cheese actually helps. I feel like there's not a lot of folks out there that are making bad localizations on purpose. Totally do it though. Have it be interesting. Rocking these torpedoes. Hey, Zornus, how you doing? How was work? How does that E-field work? It just occasionally there's a chance it'll turn on? Yeah, let's defend. Let's use those lasers. We can blow it up on the way back. Nice block. Good seeing you, man. I'm gonna be doing, you've got a big long sub block coming up from your support during the hiatus. I think it's gonna be over 2 different days. Did you have any games in mind? Still use torpedoes from here. Chance to hit's like 100%, yeah, so I don't need to worry about using spirit buffs. I think I couldn't get back from Sky Corvus for tomorrow's subblock, so we're gonna backfill with Retros, Enter the Gungeon for an hour. Hey, if you're new to the channel, I'm Marstead. I'm trying to beat every awesome game ever made. There's so many awesome games out there, it's impossible for any one person to play them all, let alone beat them. But that's job security for me. If you're interested in seeing a list of all the games we've played and beaten so far, you can go to games.marstead.com. There's YouTube playlists for all of them. Interested in voting for the next awesome game, this game is on the voting spreadsheet. You can head to vote.marstead.com. You're earning a currency in chat you can spend on voting. But if you're just working, hanging out in the background, that's totally cool. This is a zero obligation channel. Welcome. Oh, E-field triggers are at 120 plus will, so you like are just invincible when you're at will that's that high? That's pretty cool. I guess I can spend things that consume will though, huh? Impact cannon's available now, that's nice. That guy's gonna die in a counterattack, so I may as well use it on this thing. Oh, but that consumed energy, I see. That's why I wasn't able to use it right away. Oh, it's costing energy every time it activates. Gotcha. Thanks, Yahan.
You're super awesome.
Cool, Yahan. I'll hook you up with your gift XP later. Sweet! Oh yeah, no, it's no worries, Sornus. Like, I know just from my streaming time in the middle of the workday that we're very, very non-resilient to people's work schedules changing. They watch from the US. Like, Andrea can't watch anymore because of her job. Matt can't watch anymore because of his job. Sanguine Haze can't. Kami can't watch until the end of stream, so totally understand. Appreciate you hanging out in Discord and your support from afar. This is a zero obligation channel. It's just good to see you. Let me see you. Thanks, Six Gun! Oh man, Six Gun, you're close to a year of subbing with Twitch Prime, right?
You're super awesome.
Koaki. Yahan's kind of in that position too with, I wanted to say amnesia. Insomnia. Whether or not Yahan's able to tune in is largely a factor. Is he in the middle of like a 12-hour sleep, or has he been awake for 48 hours? There we go. That's our mastery point, I think. Hey! Oh, that just ends the battle from there. That makes sense. We made it. Overboost is normally used for an orbital launch, but we're still underwater. I feel like I've heard a lot of the names for ships in this game. Shirogane and Shirigane's in Final Fantasy XIV. Hear You is the name of a dragon in Final Fantasy V. There's another one too. Can't remember for sure though. Hagane is also, I think, in Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know if they're like they have a common mythological thing that they're both referencing. I thought the Hear You was the one that Princess Lena rides, the royal dragon. Shinryu was the super boss, right? I guess they called it a Hear You in the fan translation of the SNES ROM 25 years ago. All he cares about are robots. Garnet's gonna play Matchmaker. Huckbine 009. And Macwin's on the PTX team led by Major Ingram. What does PT stand for? I guess SRX is just like a cool initialism. It doesn't stand for anything. Super Robot X. Dang, yo. Hagane, Shigane. Oh, steel, silver, white steel. Okay. Must have seen it with that too. Yahan. On a roll, man. Person
You're super awesome. Thanks. Appreciate that.
You don't know? 3 Huckabines. 008L, the 008R, and this 009. Different power source. I think it's just true of most Japanese robot fiction. Like, Front Mission is full of initialisms and acronyms. Xeno everything is full of them. EOT is extra over technology. Later ones actually do. That's funny. Black hole engines. Metal Gear. I like that approach. Highlight a text thing and pull up a wiki entry. Yeah. It's a good way to do it. He was the test pilot. Lost his left hand in the incident. Huckbine was given the nickname Berserk Trooper. Oh, Rye. Alien tech was too much for us. Now, am I at any risk of spending resources upgrading a mech that's going to get lost and upgraded? Or do some of the upgrades for the old mech carry over to the new one? For example, Ryusei has a new mech, and I'm not sure if I wasted all of my effort in upgrading the old one, you know? Well, I spent some points on it, so it wasn't a total waste. Whoa! That guy's got a cool little head, too. Many customizations carry over new mechs, but not all. Okay. Guess I won't be too aggressive with putting too many points into a single mech, then is probably a way to stay safe. $5,000 for 100 damage. I can justify a cost of 2,000. I don't think I can really do more than that, though. Someone's mech is unique, it's safe to upgrade. Ah, that's a good rule of thumb, thanks. Huckbine means limping leg. Refers to a literary character called Hans Huckbine. Huh. 26 pilot points. Saving up for 100. Oh man, he's actually kind of close. Probably doesn't need SP regenerate though, would he? Wonder why his pilot points start off so much higher than everybody else's. Definitely not going to get there in this session. Hitting away is godly on ships, like on the battleship. I guess I could do it, since I don't really need the SP regenerate on him. Cost 70 though, yikes. Oh, so you can hit and then move away, and you can just kind of kite enemies forever if you have that on a ship. I see. The next mission, defeat all enemies except for Tempest, whoever that is, in 4 turns. Rehearsal? Handcuffs and a stuffed rabbit. Oh, this game. Let's try Goth. This whole trope of, like, just have someone take off their glasses and that's enough. Of course, Garnet was a former model. You told me about the transfer. Will take the Huckbind. His guest bench. Oh, Giotto's gonna be marginally less useless? Oh, Lat, okay. Lat goes to that one, that means Lat's mech goes to somebody? Yeah, it's such a contradiction of gratuitous German. It's a good, gratuitous German is a good way to describe the amount of German that's in these mech and robot games. It's not quite as dense in something like Xenosaga, but it's still all over the place. The Woblinda. SS Doomkopf. Nice, Soros. So all of the original generation games take place in their own universe with mechs that originated from the developers of this game. And then the main Super Robot Wars series is a big, giant crossover series from a bunch of other popular Japanese IPs that have robots in them, like Gundam, is that right? Oh, Huckbind's one of them. Interesting. It looked pretty cool. Have we seen the Grungust yet? Berserk Trooper. Can't believe Rai was the test pilot. This idea that, like, test piloting a cool mech can somehow lead to you losing your hand. Whatever. All the OG games are in the same continuity. They do a giant crossover with throw new originals every game, which eventually make their way to OG. I see. Is there a persistent giant crossover story in the main Super Robot Wars game, or do they just kind of like make a new excuse to have all these robots in the same place with each title? Curious if it's carrying over from game to game or not. Poor Lat. Who was that girl? I've never seen her before. Oh, funny. I had no idea. I'm trying to think of a comparably sized constant crossover IP other than like Smash Brothers, but Smash Brothers doesn't bother with the plot, I guess, other than Brawl. Only 3 PTs? Where are the others? 6, no, 4 minutes. Hey, that just came up again. I I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure I read about it in the Legends of Localization book, but it's this like turn of phrase in Japanese where you like say a number incorrectly, and then you give the more accurate number. So like 5 no 6, 6 no 4, whatever, and it's meant to like underline how accurate your count is. You give it incorrectly on purpose. More common in fiction. I'm not sure if you would say it in real life in a conversation. You'll notice it a lot in Japanese games. She has lavender hair. It's not a common trait. I know, right? SRWZ at Z1, Z2, Z3, and then rebooted. Gotcha. That's cool. Every single day. Are you? God, these people. Latuni Sabota. You're Latuni? When did you get so cute? God. You have to imagine most of that. You only have dialogue to work off of. Alright. Defeat all enemies except for Tempest in 4 turns. Try. Did it come out all across the world or just in Japan? The new one? My Kingdom for a scan all ability. Glad that doesn't appear to have a limited range. 2900, 2600, 3900. Water? Oh, what does that do? Interesting. Impact cannon, let's go for the big guy. Ooh, I should use focus before doing that. Use it on myself, right? %, I'll take that. Past 3 games have been non-NA released. They released an English version in Singapore for import. Huh, that's interesting. Oh, it's a licensing problem? Really? Like with Gundam at all? This power! Japan. Oh shit, I actually was hoping he'd be able to attack. Their common phrase in Japanese, or they say 2, 3 to quantify something, even though that's almost always translated as 2 or 3. But my teacher's just supposed to get a few, not a specific number. Notice that one a lot if you've heard about it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Most of the mecha and the crossovers are owned by like 2 to 3 companies. In the US, they're licensed used to a ton of studios. Oh. I see. It's interesting. What was the first Super Robot Wars game? You suck big time. Haha, the tables have turned. Nice crit. Nisanichi? Oh. 231? Four turns to kill everybody here. Should be feasible. 2 or 3 days. Yeah, his sword is just in it too. OG Game Boy. No kidding. Did it still have all of the licensing on the original Game Boy? That's crazy. I gotta look up screenshots. I'm really curious to see what it looked like. Railgun. Thing hits like a truck. Nice dodge. I don't have time to waste on you. Whoa. What the? You can change forms? I mean, I guess it is robot fighting. You gotta have different forms. I didn't realize that was a thing, though. That's kinda cool. The air missile, 100%. Should be enough. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Why would I want to change forms? Better movement over water, maybe? 75 Super Robot Wars games. 2-3 days, actually. Try using Almada's spirit, that's fine. May as well move a little bit. Impact cannon is pre-move only. I see. Makes sense. Better dodge and flame form. It's too bad. Just more movement. Doesn't have to be in the water. His weapons aren't as strong. Let's see. More ads. Lara on I shall avenge your death. Different color. It's not Elzum. So the same model that had the accident on the moon. 4 turns isn't to be pushing it as they keep spawning all these new ads. I'll show you the benefits of experience. There's a kid in that mech? How did you? He's an aggressor? Can I shoot down someone so young? Yes. The answer is yes. Okay. Telling me I need to evade here, it looks like. Nice dodge. Your movements are too monotonous. We're not going to get the mastery on this one, I don't think. We just don't have enough robots. The one who has strength is right. His evade's probably better as a jet, too. Usually just a few days. Vagueness in language scares me. Once asked the nurse when I should change bandages, she told me you'll know when. What? Oh god. Well, luckily the AI is stupid and shoots our almost invincible spaceship. Attacks mean nothing if they don't hit. Gotcha. For 1 turn is technically better, right? Because it means it'll affect on the enemy turn as well, I'm guessing. Just being unhelpful. Lasts till the start of your next turn. Okay. You're just kind of throwing it on and throwing in a bunch of other enemies is a good way to get a bunch of kills, I imagine. Can I change after moving? No. Beam cannon. Non-impacting cannons are more or less. Nice crit. Put Lat in a high-speed mech with focus, almost nothing can touch her. That's cool. I want to use the thing that gives him 100% hit because his hit rate's been trash lately. It's making me sad. 100%. Finland is secretly Japan. This cannot be! Alright, so maybe if they all die, if they get no more reinforcements and they all die in the next turn, we'll be okay. I'm guessing after that turn, that must be when our allies show up. Be my guess. Toonie has no chance to hit, so I may as well try to evade, right? I see. For the most part, the game gives mechs to people that make sense for them, and if you move them around, it's going to get a feel what sort of mechs combo, what kind of pilot. Pilots only provide skills to whatever they're piloting, right? Like the passives that they learn and the things you spend pilot points on. 100%. Tactical romance game. Weapons do damage and stability damage. You can make mechs fall over with kinetic weapon, which hurts the pilots and lets you stop in there. That's cool. I like that concept. So what do their own stats contribute? It wouldn't affect like their evade, right? That's too bad. That was really close to one-shotting an enemy. I wish I could turn that off. I kind of don't want him to waste energy on it, given how much damage he can deal, or how much HP he has and all his defenses. They do have their own evade stat. Oh, they're both so close to dying. Suomi, right? Does Finnish have the same, I know what this is, but I don't know the name for it or how to describe it. In Japanese, everything is broken up into discrete combinations of syllables. That's not right. So like in English, I can use a word like discrete, which is a mess, right? Discrete, discrete. It's not like three different sounds that are put together to make a word. It's really messy. Japanese, like everything is 2 to 3 letter syllables in most cases, which is how you can know how to pronounce it. Dai Tetsu, Tetsuya, Urishima. Once I'm in range. We're unable to counterattack is because they ran out of energy. That's too bad. Alright, this is round 4, I think. So I gotta finish them all off on this turn. Shoot them down one by one. Let me just confirm that that's correct real quick. Maybe it doesn't tell me anywhere. guys are about to die for sure. I need to move the battleship since I can't counterattack anymore. God, Latuni's new costume. Silvergrease. It makes it really easy to pronounce. It's one of the best things about it, I feel like. Torpedo this thing, I guess. Cartoon. Melee range, evade, hit, defense, and crit. Interact with the max speed. Okay. Gotcha. That's cool. Focus seems kind of OP. Oh man. You only do melee attacks or something? I feel like I've been failing to get any damage off of them. So I can change over and over on my turn as long as I don't move further after that, I guess. Great, I'm in a bad position. That has really good range and evade. You wouldn't want to put her in a tanky melee mech. So. Gotcha. I have to end the battle this turn to get the mastery point. Doubles and allies and money. Alright, let's be very strategic with this. That guy can definitely die in the next turn. We want to keep doing money for now. Do XP eventually. 100%. Show you the pride of a self-made mom. Oh, they made a Shadowrun XCOM game? I didn't know about that. Is it any good? Alright, these two guys are dead for sure. So let's keep doubling money. Shotgun. Should be enough to kill it. Now, how come some of them have, like, space helmets and some of them don't? And finished syllables are more like in Japanese than in English. Words are divided by rules. Friendship. Bow cannon should be enough. Bet double money again. Make sure I actually hit here. Can you cast, Sorry, can you cast the, focus skill twice if you have enough SP for it? Doesn't matter, does it stack? Finish syllables, no, so can Japanese, but there's only a couple consonants that are legal, right? N, I think, is one of them. Like san. Now, san is itself a separate sound from, like, sa and then N. N isn't its own sound, right? And I think that T is also a legal ending sound. Wasn't like Tetsuya. No, that's not right. It's Tetsuya. So no, it's only N. Hey, we got the battle mastery. Nice. Oh, N is its own syllable. Okay. Some of these guys do have a chance to hit. That's good to know. I wasn't sure. Sonage is soft and Now, is that a failure to Romanize that we do? And is there really like a kind of volley sound at the end of it? Like, and just said so quickly that it sounds to a Western ear as just being a terminal consonant. Let's see. Yo. You don't have a chance it'll say 0%. That wasn't in range to even attack at all. Oh, I thought this enemy was impossible to hit. And that was like part of the plot. Thank you. Godspeed, Star Gamer. Enjoy your movie. Thanks for hanging out. Nothing to do with Romanization. Gotcha. It seems like we are much better at Romanizing Japanese than we are at, Oh, does this enemy have a special power that lets them attack first? That's cool. We're much better at Romanizing Japanese than, like, Chinese. Chinese is super tonal and has a lot of other problems. Scan. I try to use Jet Magnum. Ooh, even that's not good enough. Alright, we'll give it a try anyway. BM select. Oh, but we usually don't want her doing melee, right? For exactly the reason you were saying, Sarnas. Learn my lesson. Holy shit. Ouch. Okay, well, now I know. Good lord. Oh, my healers are all way too far away. Yikes. Hopefully she doesn't get an attack next turn. Japanese isn't tonal at all. There's no difference in meaning between any variation on like the sound wa or wu. Next not a great. Okay, but they gave it to her automatically in the story. And I have the ability to change those around. So of course it was the Jamaican guy that recommended that. Is this thing supposed to be like impossible? That's my objective right now. All in the shutdown, yeah, I gotta kill him. More stress than two. Well, I mean, like in Mandarin, the tonal effect is so serious as to be, it's almost impossible to understand a foreigner, right? Because the difference between shirt and shirt is massive. They're completely different. Is that kami versus kami? Syllable stress? Because we have that in English too, and I wouldn't really call it English a tonal language. Where is the correct stress indicated? How do you know what the correct one is? This guy has way too many points. I got 10 damage. How the hell am I supposed to beat this guy? Is he weak against a certain kind of ability? Maybe he's gonna, like, kick our asses. Bummer, because we got the mastery, too. Should almost just let him attack on his turn. Like, us attacking him on our turn results in way more incoming damage, you know? That might actually be correct. No, you can go ahead and tell me. Is he weak against something? Thank you for asking, though. Get her closer so she can heal. Grim's in a bad place, so let's just try to evade. Give me a 48% chance. Come on! Coin flip. Oh. Try another mech. Trying to get off as many heals as I can here. Fortunately, I think I wasted my healing from one of my other characters a little bit ago. These two are both. Alright, he's fine. Who else is in trouble? Rye. Oh, not of SP to do it. He's all out too. Maybe the SP region would actually be good. Be afraid to use spirit commands liberally. I wasted most of them early on, unfortunately. Seems to have really good defense. I have a 0% chance to hit with it. I think I only lose if this thing dies. Maybe I can try to tank him with it at least. 13%. Yikes. Strike. Makes it so you can't take damage, right? Alert makes it so you can take damage. The thing that gives you the benefit of strike and alert puts you in that situation. Oh, I didn't know that. Really? When you die, all XP and money carries over? So I thought I was, like, wasting progress a couple times when I died earlier. That's really nice. Eventually you'll just be so much stronger that you'll just win. That means. Nice crits. Oh, sometimes you'll lose the battle mastery if you don't reload your save, basically. Interesting. Let's use plasma cutter. I guess if I stand still, I can probably use hyper beam rifle. Must be at least 2 squares away. Is it also a... Can't... I see. Can't move and use it. That's fine. I can hit you from anywhere. Specifically 2 squares away. Lots of mech's attacks are weaker in the water. Holy shit, that hit way harder than I thought it would. I thought I set it so that it was 100% miss chance. How does that actually work, Mercy? User's maneuver is higher? What does maneuver mean? Oh, my bad. I thought I had the thing that gave him both. Salted for Breath of Fire. I could see that, yeah. Gotcha. I like those full screen effects there, that's cool. You're not in a state to confront me yet. Alright, let me send my shittiest character in here. For now. Box him in. Let's just stand by, though. These characters are going to take too much for fighting at this point. Mercy's mostly useless. Is there any reason you... I guess you could reduce an enemy to 10 hit points with it to have another character kill it for the pilot points and XP, right? Would be the reason you would do it. He's about to die. Lucky miss. Where's Rai? I want to hear his music. Only his music for a while. They won't get SP back. Oh, they can repair and reload when dying by the Hagane will lose well. Okay, that's cool. Sure. Nice dodge. Yeah, I can see you're getting impatient. Probably have to do this one again. I guess I'm getting like the fact that it's just drawn out, the rate at which I'm losing to this guy is not so bad, because every time I'm attacking him I'm getting experience points, right? I've got to put it back on animation skip so we can hear Rai's music. Ugh, what determination! I shouldn't have wasted my sub heals earlier. Oh, nice, Zapdos. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. It's pretty cool. I shouldn't have used it. I can't use focus. At least I can use alert, though. I can't use this due to lack of energy, presumably. Whoa! Not good enough. Will I get endurance back too if I dock? I'm wondering if it's worth it. We do have 2 more turns. I think I should take the risk. 76% is not perfect. Better than nothing. Well, they recover energy. Sorry, I was trying to say. The thing that they need to use their special moves. Game's more fun in a crisis. Okay. They're both totally out of SP. What does Chaff Grenade do? Ruin their accuracy or something? I'm trying to save up to that thing that lets me, Nani? Oh, it makes him so he's less accurate. Seems like a good use of the turn. Yeah, we gotta save up for the thing that gives you, the bonus SP. I'm still working on it. Split missile... BM is Battle Mech? Oh wow, that sucks. Now, can I know in the preview page that I'm only going to be doing 10 damage with an attack, like right there? How are they doing it the current way? Start with half your max, region 5 per turn. Okay. So if you don't use abilities right away, it gets better and better over time, I guess? battle mode. Ryusei's super duper dead. Evade doesn't make a huge difference. Aww, bummer. At least he doesn't cause a game over, I don't think. There's a 94% chance to hit me on the backswing. Should be enough to kill me. But it's my best source of damage right now, so... Texans are searching genuine fences with light-weighted sticks. What does that mean? I'm dead for sure. I guess I have a 6% chance you could miss. Let's see what happens now. So, this is where I end, huh? Is there any stat that tells you, this. So like this says air S, ground A, water A, special S. Like, does this enemy have a stat that tells me that he's resistant to missiles or something? 175 is pretty good. Next turn. Guess I wasted the focus then, but that's okay. Can I keep stacking Chaff Grenade? Oh, bummer. I only took 5 damage, that's not so bad. Try Jet Magnum. I'll take 1,000 damage, and then she'll die. Dude, he's funny. %68 chance. This is my character with the highest damage dealt. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we're gonna lose for sure now. If you enter a certain threshold, you just deal 10, you'll deal real damage with a slight bit more. Oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha. Oh, I missed. Oh, that sucks. Well, I didn't die, so that's nice. I only had 2 chaff grenades available. Gotcha. I only have an 8% chance to hit with that. Shit. 25%. He can't hit me back, so I may as well get the XP for it. Boom. It's okay, we'll win this next time. Save my resources for fighting this thing. Fade. Lucky miss. I missed again. Brutal. Brutal. %. Nope. I guess I could be running out his resources while I'm doing this too, right? 43%. Cool. Goodbye. Goodbye. That's cool. At least some of this XP will carry over. Oh, I actually hit. Try to keep using that. Maybe I can win with that ship alone. I should have been using him this whole time. I'll take 25% chance. Alright. It's gonna cost all the money we've learned from this level, though. Make the enemy burn their energy on your dodgy units. He's out of energy. If I can get 2 more homing missiles off, I'll win, but I don't think that's going to happen. How the amount of damage I'm taking. One more hit. It's not going to happen, though. No spirit. Hey, well, that's gonna cost a lot. Can't die until I've avenged my family. I should have done the double money on that if I had kept the character alive. Command level 2, nice. Got Major Tempest and retreat is ordered. Unit repair cost, 22,700. So that basically undid all the money I earned in that level, probably. If not dipped into my reserves a little bit. How about skin of my teeth? If I'd known she'd look like that, I'd have asked her out. She's only 14, sir. Analysis classes, I need them to analyze. I did it, sorta. Yeah, I got like 3 25% hits off in a row. It's a rehearsal for Crucible. The reason I decided to join the army is... You see... No, I don't... I'm really curious if in conversational Japanese it's normal to like just say the other person's name and trail off all like wistfully. Super common in anime and video games. But I don't think Andrew has ever been like, Dylan. Never been like, Andrea. Yeah, right, Akifal. Me too. They stand out really heavily in Japanese games. Train, 59 pilot points. We're getting up there with some of these people, we're not quite there yet. Is it possible for Tetsuya to get pilot points? He isn't not the one that counts as attacking, right? I'm super duper broke. So let's just go to the next level right away. Next one is defeat all enemies in 6 turns. Hey, it's Tempest. Killer Whale 23. She's 14. Basically an old woman. The first Western game I've ever noticed that goes out of its way to mention the age of a character was actually Last of Us yesterday. They mentioned that Ellie was 14. But I think in that case, the purpose was to demonstrate that she was born after the outbreak. Sub-pilots don't get pilot points in these games, everyone's get one of them. I see. I like the concept of sub-pilots. Tenzin's taking over. Dude, Tenzin died in 1 hit? Tempest took everything I had and he blew up my entire army solo. Maybe he's got a better robot now or something. Once we return to base, I'm your commanding officer. You will obey my orders. Is he meant to be early 20s too? Like, he's in here because he's a gamer. The old man is obsessed with revenge. Ugh. Take it easy. Entering Micronesia will soon be trapped in the Tropic of Cancer. Wake Island Base. Can we avoid it? Now, when you... How do I phrase this? If you attempt a mission and you die and you come out with money, you can't spend that money right away, right? You can only do that in the pre-mission sequence, but you can benefit from XP. DC are deploying their forces in North Africa. Security forces have been weakened. Final Fantasy VI. So there's 41 total episodes in the game. I'm just trying to get a sense of whether the how long to beat is accurate. I think it is. Looks like it. Drops right in the mission. Okay. I could give you a chance to customize at the start of the mission. Warthog, Wild Predator. Are you serious? Would it be safer for the PTs to walk underwater? Elemental Lord. Stay here out of cannon range, launch PTs and jets. Okay. So I think I might be able to buy stuff here. Is that what this is? Yeah, I guess I can spend money at the beginning of the mission. You can just do it on the save screen too. It's interesting. Can I specify who's piloting each unit? Pilot assigned. So you're saying Latuni is good in distance mechs? So which ones are the distance mechs here? I guess I'll keep her in the guest mess for now, but... I'll leave her as she is for now. I'll change it later, though. Cool. They have a lot of cannons. There's so many cannons, I cannot believe it. For a game that's questionably localized, it's actually a pretty good... Dodging things. Put her in a jet so you have more options, let's see. Intercepting the AMs. Alright, so they're if I understood them correctly, what they're saying is they want me to send the mechs in to kill all the turrets, otherwise they're gonna take out my jets really easily. I like to have Excel for him. Just leave my jets behind in the meantime, basically. Now, is it just that the jets are particularly weak against those? Oh, is this thing not meant to be able to move this turn? That's interesting. I wonder why not. Jets are just weak. Gotcha. Oh, they change it so that you upgrade a weapon, like everyone that has that weapon is improved. I would appreciate that, that'd be nice. You fear me? The AI that time wasn't like, Nani? That's my favorite thing in this game so far. The mech that was like, Nani? The missile AI. They got more firepower than we do, but they're moving too slow. Is this a trap? Destroy the cannons. Charge. Okay. Shotgun. Nice crit. Nice miss. Oops, that's a melee unit, isn't it? All the weapons of a mech at once. All the Hagane weapons be upgraded at the same time. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like if there was a Gatling gun and you upgraded the Gatling gun, then any character that uses a Gatling gun would be upgraded. Valkyria Chronicles. Nice. $2,500. Very good. %, chance to hit. I'm a fan of that. Oh, what was the unit I didn't have go? A jet, probably? Lucky miss. Ow, dick. What's the deal with him not being able to move? Is that on purpose? I guess he can heal from any range, huh? Not any range, but quite a bit of range. Okey-dokey. Machine gun. Whoops. That was a mistake. Ouch. Oh, they don't want the... I think the turrets are going to take out the boat. I see. Makes sense. I use focus too, and just try to eat a bunch of damage on my next turn. Nice. I think Rai is fairly evasive. Tell Killer Whale 21 their turn has arrived. DC sub at 12 o'clock. Aim for the Hagane's aft. Launch the missiles. Hagane will take care of the missiles. That's cool. So the thing is going to launch missiles that then are individual units that track towards me. That's cool. Still can't move this guy though, right? Officially too far for me to reach now? Oh, it only highlights characters that need healing. That's what it is. That's nice. Still can't quite reach him from that far, huh? See, I can't issue him any orders, right? As far as I can tell. That's the one they're talking about. 19% chance to hit, I will take it. Why don't you all hit Raya? That would be great. 10 damage. That would be great if the XP boost or the money boost was for a turn instead of for a battle. Some spirit skills are different cost based on who's using them. Huh, that's interesting. Some of these are too far for him to counterattack, it looks like. May as well set them to evade if they can't counterattack. Will it default to doing that if they can't counterattack, or do I have to specifically set it? Is this the power of using focus on the enemy turn? He's in trouble, okay. Phew. So data match and archives. The irrigators are here. Oh, jeez. Robots? Cuckoo? Cool robot. What the hell? You fool, it's the robot from Antarctica. He's fast, faster than a jet. Not a PT or an AM. It's one of Bian's new mechs? Don't jump to conclusions, I just wanted to help. This is a talking cat? Alright, because Japan. Multiple talking cats. Are you crazy? If you use that here, maybe he just hears the cats talking and they're not actually right. Psy-Flash! Ah, that's pretty great. All of our cannons have been wiped out. That's some trick he's got there. It's funny. I was doing just fine against those guys. And now I can move. Okay. I can move because all the turrets are gone. That makes sense. Should have healed. Oops. How bad is he doing right now? He's fine. Disc slicer, shotgun. Nice. Let's see, I think these guys weakened enough. Yes. Very much so. Well, I think they grant less overall XP than the turrets do. So let's buff to kill the turret. Does that have unlimited range? At least it seems like it has really long range. Nice. I'm gonna go kill that sub that stops attacking. Let's turn on the focus juice again. And excel. Auto cannon here. Kaboom! So that explains how they can eventually get up to the SP recovery 100 pilot points. Like they get 2 pilot points for kills. You kill 50 enemies. Should be enough. Can't really hit back successfully. Ooh, I thought that was gonna be enough for a kill. My bad. Nice. Most useless character so far, Giotto. Alright, so I could change to get more movement over the water, and then try to change back on my next turn, I guess. When do you expect to get it, Mega Man? You're dead, Zo. 2 pilot points. You guys have already ordered it? Nice. I'll have to watch some YouTube videos. I'm curious to see what the game looks like on PS4. Bit of a jump from this one, right? Go for this? Is it worth it? I should scan it first, I guess. 5,000 health. It's not too bad. Now that doesn't just make it blow up on me, right? I guess it also has an attack where it can counterattack me. Apparently what it just did. He's out of resources for healing. She's out of resources for healing. So I can't pull that trick again, unfortunately. Good job, Rai. Could I just farm missiles? Guess I'd have to do enough damage that the counterattack wouldn't be so brutal, but... Yes. Guess they're all pretty close. Nice. That'll do. $3,600. Power. Jets must be really evasive. Oh nice, offensive support. There's a chance of that happening whenever you attack with an ally adjacent to you, I guess. Use the full mech and chibi form for the map, and the map is 2.5D. Gotcha. I'm waiting on some fancy SCART cables for my Framemeister. Nice. Like a truck. Alright. Alright, now I gotta get these folks all the way out of here to the sub. Because everything else is dead. Just launching a missile. It's not the same as actually sending a torpedo out. Gotcha. I feel like this thing should take extra damage from torpedoes. Oh, that's cool, Stargamer. You're saying you're gonna go to a, we want to use Twin Bean Camp, don't we? An indie film. Is it at Disney? Being hosted at Disney? At least this thing sucks at doing damage. Damage, but I don't know why. Because of the weird combat math, maybe? I mean, this is the turn I would have had to have won in order to get the mastery point, but that's okay. That's cool. Nice. Good movie. I really enjoyed it. Talked about it a bit in the Discord spoiler channel for it. % chance, 20% chance. I should go for it. Good deeps. Impact cannon, yes please. Let's use the thing that gives us a 100% chance to hit. Kaboom! Let's keep using that. Machine gun, I think. Lucky miss. Can't use focus anymore, and Twin Beam Cannon is too expensive, it looks like. Oh, I should have doubled his money for that. I keep forgetting. Oh well. Oh, more ads. Shit. Should have known. Yo, Tenzin can't be that bad, right? Unless if he took, Tempest's mech, then I might be in trouble. Where is she? Answer me. Remind me, what does the Battle Mastery actually do? It just makes the game harder? Pace isn't worth my life, so I'm calling it a day. Pray for better luck. Masaki Endo. This ain't no personal trooper. This is the elemental lord of the wind, the Psybuster. Unfortunately, I had animation skipped when he showed up. Well, now you have. Just bringing in the unidentified mech. I'm not gonna get. That's how they're explaining why I can't use the Psy-Flash again in normal combat, right? I think that's a TV Tropes article. New character comes in, uses an insane ability, can never use that ability again. Unlocks the final stage. You need to get all of them to unlock the final stage? Let's disarm before we'll talk. DC aren't invincible. Thanks, Stargamer. Have fun. It's just a scratch. A flesh wound. Heard Masaki has a couple of pet cats. It's kind of weird to pilot a robot with cats. Is it though? Saki Endo sounds like a Japanese name. Okay, so presumably they can't hear the cats. Oh, maybe they can. Never mind. Is it a ghost? Are they robots? Sure, speaking English. Cats here can't talk. They're from space? Okay, I thought maybe Misaki was just crazy and was making up hearing them, you know, like Frozen. That's cool. $32 of them a month, so you have to get like 3 out of 4. Does it let you go back and reattempt missions after you beat the game to try to get the masteries? Far East Brigade? Metal Gear? Only commanders can use AAA graded codes. First time I encountered the Lion, I was on a transport and they seemed to know what the cargo was. Tenzin was a civilian, that's right. It's a video game. It's a sim we created to identify qualified civilians. That's how we found Ryusei. It seems really weird that DC would recruit somebody if they're the ones that created the game. It was created by Dr. Robert Omiya. So we must have leaked the player info to the TI, okay. We have a spy in the Far East Brigade. What's the meaning of this? We're in a meeting. Or I can find a guy named Bien. Not here. Shoes at his place. I chased you all the way here to Earth. Is this guy from the moon or something? Granzon, is that the super, like, mech that, the badass blonde guy, Rai's brother, Elzin or whatever, was piloting? You were in the Antarctic. The ship is headed for Idonius Island. Idonius Island? The heart of the DC forces? And Bien Zoldark is, like, the most Japanese attempt at a Western name. Bien Zoldark. All the firepower we can get. I'll take the Cybuster, it looked pretty cool. These cats. Are those cats talking? I can't believe it either. They must be a special breed. Like, this isn't like world-ending information. It's a special breed? Game Plus carries over half your money on pilot points. Oh wow, cats are pretty funny. Cut me in. Oh, that's the someone left the room sound effect. I'm wondering what it was. Oh, kitties are here. Speaking of cats, do a cat hype for the cats that are in the video game and the hungry kitties who are staring me down, begging for food. Hi, Marty. Hi, Yawning Ben. You guys starving? And here comes Ben to, like, walk around the back of the monitor and knock it over, as is his way. Hey, got a bunch of loot. He just came over here just to knock over the monitor, and then he went back to standing by Marty. Ben. Who is the soft and furry kitty? Is it Ben? I like New Game Plus. Some games, Spiky and I were talking about this the other day, that like, in a lot of games, what's the point of New Game Plus, right? It's like, oh, now I'm going to play the game with a Game Shark, basically. It's trivial now. But I've played a couple games where it can be really interesting. Like, I think Dark Souls does it right. Dark Souls even has room to do it in ways that are more interesting. If they could actually make it so that the start of the game is harder, you know, significantly so, you can't just one-shot everything. Oh, Psybuster's pretty sweet looking. Cybird. Pilot points. We're getting there. It's gonna take a while. Andrea will do that to me a lot. Be like, "Who's the kitty?" Dylan, who's the kitty? And I'd be like, "Is it Ben?" That's right. Ben's the one who is the kitty. Fine, 009. Are there any of these stats that I can or should avoid bothering with upgrading? Hey, what happened to the wild predator? Save my money for now. I have 3 pages of mechs. Oh, left and right. Okay, thank you. Late upgrades get really expensive. I think I want to give more energy to... which one was it? Which one is Rye piloting? Radius F. Branstein. Shit's funny. I want to raise the energy on this thing, but I use it a lot. I feel like maxing out the energy is kind of worth it over everything else. The unit has multiple modes. Upgrading one will usually upgrade the other. Okay, that makes sense. Lieutenant Branstein at your service. Brunstein. What can I do for you, sir? Since we haven't had a chance, no one says that in video games. Fewer say that than expected. Andrea requested that sound effect because the number of times I'll ask her that. Afraid I might turn my back on the EFA and go fight for the UCC. Disown my family, would you still carry the Bronstein name? Me whispering that name. Lowenstein. Lowenstein. Prove that to you in future missions. Okay. Hey, Kusuha, can I ask you a favor? Here we go. Taking a bath for 3 hours? Kusuha hasn't really done anything in the game so far, other than fawn over Ryusei. 3 hours in the bath will turn you into a broom. Catalog, huh? What's this propeller-looking thing? Hyper muscle massager for astronaut cadets. Okay. Astronaut cadets. He lost his way during a guided tour. Someone get lost on a battleship. Cybuster's so cool, I can't take my eyes off it. God, he's such a robot nerd. It's great. You say that about every robot. Name one robot you didn't think was cool. Could it be an alien robot? Quite different from extra over technology. Extra over technology. So Japanese. Should ask Masaki about it. As far as we had 3 Grungusts. That's the one that made it to the main series, I guess. I shower. I haven't had a bath rather than a shower. Be careful there. Quote out of the system. Marstead says, I haven't had a bath in 15 years. I really don't think I've had a bath in like 15 or 20 years. 20 years, maybe. Andrea takes them sometimes. All clear, sir. Blank speed ahead. We can cross the equator without a fight. I'm sure that's gonna happen. He's lost inside the Hagane. It's like 4 people have commented on him being lost now. I'm gonna scroll the text faster when these alarms start. They're very loud. Langley Base has been taken over by Divine Crusaders. Could it be? Give me an F-28, I'm going right now. It can only be one man. They're very tanky. Jets are no match for Divine Crusader armored mechs. Don't tell them we were lost, you just did. The Divine Crusaders have been know where Shu is. Masagi has a one-track mind. Towson Fusler's Millipede? Is that 1,000 feet? Towson would be 1,000 Whistler. How fortunate to encounter such a rare bird of prey on the way back to Japan. I love when different words in different languages share an etymology. Or when they completely don't. Alright, we had to our firepower. Waiting for you. Erm's father, what? Early birthday presents. Tricycle with boosters or a hoverboard. Why would he trust them? Earn your special character. Little weapon from another world, huh? It's trombone. I keep thinking he's saying trombone. I guess we're gonna find out quickly. High familiar. Cosmo Nova. 1 to 6. Requires will to be higher. Okay. See for certain. Will just goes up whenever I attack, right? What does this guy know about my Cybuster? Oh, I gotta turn the animations back on. Shu Shirakawa told me about it. You know Shu? Tell me where Shu is. What? If you wish to see Shu again, stay with the Hagane. Alright, well that almost killed me in one turn there, and I have no other form of healing. So that was a bad idea. Fire! Oh, more Mr. Nice Guy. I think it's just the color of his eyes there. You couldn't believe he was gonna cry. It says I can kill Elzum instead of killing all the other characters, but right now I'm getting hit like a truck by the enemy. Caloric Missile. I only have a 3% chance to hit with that. So how am I supposed to be able to damage him is the question. If I had the thing that would give me a 100% chance to hit, that would be one thing. High Familiar... 43%, it's better. Maybe he just chooses not to counterattack now. So I have the best chance of hitting him in Jetbird mode. Nope, still missed. %8 chance to hit. Looks like he only attacks you once. Caloric Missile was an attack in the Wild Arm, seriously? Yeah, but Erm's dad is clearly scamming me, right? I'll probably lose this battle here. The Battle Mastery says I could defeat Elzin. Maybe that's only possible in New Game Plus. Just crit. Once I'm in range. Hate the game, not the player. Oh, 2002. He's really... Is that a special kind of jet? Or is it just because Irma's piloting it? Like how, presumably all the subs we've ever run into have been nuclear subs, right? But after the first mission, they're like, yeah, you can just destroy him, don't worry about it. So to get his will up, presumably I have to kill other enemies. Will goes up when enemies die, I guess. Defensive support. Wait, so did he take the damage instead? That sucks. Apparently the intent here is that you'd be able to win this battle only with these two characters, fighting everybody but Elzin. I'm gonna try to end this one intentionally. If I can get some of the XP that I got from the start of the fight, and then we'll approach it differently to try to get the mastery. Oh, it just ends if he gets to it, I see. I really thought that the game was trying to scam me with that. Come on, come get your present! What? You're right in the middle of enemy lines. I hate the game, not the player. Oh, it can be part one of a multi-step process. Okay. Well, since Erm's dead, that should be game over, right? Then it will restart for me, but I still have to cut through all this. I can just hold the button down. Thank goodness for that. I hate the parent company, not the media rep. I have to hold down a trigger button. Let me see. Okay, so any XP I just got should be permanent, apparently. Put him on focus just so he's more likely to evade during the off turn here. Hey, that time you missed. That's lucky. It's a pretty big difference if he hits or misses. Just counterattack. Go ahead and start attacking, try to defend this thing best we can, and we wait. Okay, so I'll pop focus again in case I get attacked. Because I get hit once, I'll die with this thing. Come on, hope for the best. Something I really like about this game is it has really unique mission objectives. Like, a lot of tactical RPGs suffer from being pretty samey in fight to fight. Fight level 2, I wonder what that does. So get it to by square, right? Nice crits. Sorry to keep you waiting. Gifts. You've activated the ultimate fighting machine. The Grungust! Hey! You got a Grumpus. Alright, so his dad's not an evil jerk. Also known as the Super Warrior. Okay. The brainwave controller isn't functioning properly, so it's been disabled. Ring Mao. Can't be that cool, can it? Whoa! That's pretty cool looking. Oh, and it has multiple transformations? That's pretty neat. Use Will for all his powers. Loose Knuckle. Calamity Sword, Final Beam. Nice crit. Alright, yeah, that thing hits really hard, huh? Alright, looks like we still have Elzum doesn't really attack, because if he did, you would just lose. He does one attack to show off. Wait, so what makes it a super robot? Do I have any other super robots right now? I assumed any, like, fighting robot was a super robot. But does that actually mean something? Look at that super robot. I want to get to assign a team. Yeah, I will at some point. Darkness Slash, he has enough roll for now, which is nice. A Mega Laser, okay. Super robots are tanks that are meant to take hits and dish them out. I see. Kashik Buster. These are both about to die anyway. Super robots are really defensive, real robots are dodgy instead. Okay. They're like glass... Well, I guess they're not glass cannons, right? They're still pretty defensive, you're saying? Strike, that's exciting. Any of these characters attack yet? Get the double money as much as we can here. Can move even after attacking. Let's do that. We gotta get close to kill this enemy submarine, I think. There's no auction running at the moment. It finished last night. There might be another one next week when we get to the halfway point of The Last of Us, depending on what game wins on the spreadsheet. Hi Ben, yes I know, you're very hungry. Make that very clear. If they're flashing like that, it just means that they're in water, right? You're about to be super dead. Good job, Erm. Let's do Sense and Beam Sword. How about Focus and Steel Knife? Okay. Probably could have done that from further away and not used up a melee spot. That's okay. Spirit, hit rate to 100%. Impact Cannon. Ouch. Let's see. And you want to get the double thing, but it's not going to happen on this turn, I don't think. Nice. I'm really excited to try Horizon Zero Dawn. Sounds like a really good game. Can't quite reach. Next turn. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to God of War as well, for sure. Next turn I should be able to get the double XP. Can deploy super robots in the endgame. Let's see. Beam sword is 2550. Making sure that I know when the killing blow is going to be might be a little bit harder than I was anticipating. May as well clear up the melee space, right? 3,000 left. Plasma cutters, 2,400. Beam cannon is 3,000. Okay. So, submarines take no damage from beam weapons, is how I should interpret that. Getting there, slowly but surely. Alright, so he might be able to kill it in one turn. Kashik Buster. So I should try to go for it here. Before I have him go, though, let me have someone else attack. I don't think that's going to do 2,000 damage. I don't think it has up to now. I don't want to risk it, though. I guess I could save. Shit. Is there a... I'm gonna see if I can undo that. That means I can definitely kill it with a robot that I boosted there, so... Okay, cool. Kashik Buster. Here we go, 4,000 damage, I'll take it. $17,000, yes please. I got the Battle Mastery. Still no match for the Divine Crusaders. Sacrifices will not be forgotten. Like, he was helping. Just sitting in the back line, just watching everybody die. Let's see, you're alright, Jonathan. Dr. Jonathan Kazuhara. He's kind of hot. Ben. This is Corporal Snuggling. Because you knocked the monitor over, buddy. I love you. But you can't do that. He's looking at me like he hates me so much right now. Go. Not that he's ever gonna get better. He's surrounded by such beauties. Earn the Womanizer? Ability is a dump stat because they're so bad at evading. I see. Why didn't you at least finish adjusting the brainwave controller? Ring wouldn't whine like that. Who is this Ring person? Respect her and want to be just like her. Okay. Chairperson of a big company. Langley's been taken over by the Divine Crusaders. Nani? How did the base fall so easily? Major Sanger Zonvolt joined the DC. Major Sanger? Another member of the aggressors has joined the DC? All the aggressors except for Major Kai have defected. That's really interesting. Oh, we don't know anything about Kaisuke. I think that's the other character you could play as instead of Ryusei. Maybe it's which side you're playing on. Now who's being naive? That's a good question. 2 guest spent Mark II production models. So eventually can you have like no jets, just have all mechs? The Grungust and the ATXs, so I'm sure Laker will be happy here. That's Shotgun / Ripper. Now we've gone way over time with previous Super Robot Wars sessions because of the long dialogue sequences like that, and that actually brings us to exactly 6 hours. So this is a really good stopping point, everybody. Thank you all for hanging out, and I'll give you a heads up on what's coming up tomorrow and next week. Make sure I save state here too.